From the Anaheim Ducks, the Vegas Golden Knights select Clayton Stoner.
In the 2015 season, Stoner, a defenseman, played in a career-high 69 games for the Ducks. His 128 hits in that regular season were most among Anaheim defensemen. He's one of 4 NHL players born in Fort McNeil, BC, making the NHL, including Greg Fox, Rob Skurlak, Willie Mitchell. So Fort McNeil has a new favorite team. There's also a trade attached to this selection. Vegas, you also get Shea Theodore from the Anaheim Ducks. Recalled on April 2nd, Theodore became an important part of the Ducks' run to the Western Conference Final. 8 points in 14 games. He was a key member of Team Canada's success in the junior level, winning gold medals at the Ivan Holinka in 2012 and the 2013 Under-18 tournament, as well as the 2015 World Junior Championship. A couple of players, a forward and a defenseman, come from the Anaheim Ducks for the Vegas Golden Knights.
The next selection coming from the Minnesota Wild. And George, who is your pick?
From Minnesota, the Vegas Golden Knights select Eric Holla, forward.
Eric Holla has improved in his goal-scoring total each of his 4 NHL seasons. He had a career best 15 just last year. He played college hockey at the University of Minnesota. At the time, he was only the 2nd player born outside of North America to play for the Gophers, following Thomas Vanek. So Holla coming to the Vegas Golden Knights, and we are not done just yet. In addition to Holla, the Vegas Golden Knights make a trade, acquiring Alex Tuch in exchange for a 3rd-round pick in the 2017 or 2018 draft. And Alex Tuch, an impressive forward, selected 18th overall by the Minnesota Wild in the 2014 draft. So a number of key players headed to the Vegas Golden Knights.
Like watching the coaches and the managers when this is announced. They're all trying to break it down, figure it out, what's going on. The next pick in the 2017 NHL expansion draft will come from Columbus. Bill, your selection from the Blue Jackets.
From the Blue Jackets, the Vegas Golden Knights select William Karlsson.
Karlsson is a penalty-killing specialist. He played 132 total minutes shorthanded last season, the 2nd highest total by a Columbus forward. Karlsson won gold and silver medals while representing Sweden at the World Junior Championships. And we also, along with William Karlsson joining the Vegas Golden Knights, have a trade connected to this selection. Vegas also acquires David Clarkson, plus a 2017 first-round pick and a 2nd-round selection in 2019 from the Columbus Blue Jackets. And remember earlier, Catherine, in that 2nd block of revealing these names, said there was a trade that we couldn't tell you about then. Here it is. The Vegas Golden Knights dealing with Winnipeg. Vegas acquires Winnipeg's 1st-round pick in 2017. The Jets' 2019 3rd-round pick. The Golden Knights send Winnipeg the 24th overall pick in 2017, previously acquired from Columbus. All of that in front of William Karlsson, who becomes a Vegas Golden Knight.
Stockpiling their picks, this Vegas team. I like it. All right, let's get to the very next selection from the Chicago Blackhawks. George, who do you have? Ooh.
From Chicago, the Vegas Golden Knights select Trevor Van Riemsdyk, defenseman.
A huge applause, and rightfully so, for the defenseman, formerly now of the Chicago Blackhawks. He made his Stanley Cup playoff debut in 2015 in the Cup final against the Tampa Bay Lightning. He won that season with Chicago. 3 of his 8 career NHL goals are game winners. He is a native of New Jersey, the younger brother of James Van Riemsdyk of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It is Trevor Van Riemsdyk, the newest member of your Vegas Golden Knights.
2 teams remain. Up next, the back-to-back Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins. Bill Foley. Turn the boos to cheers.
From the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Vegas Golden Knights select goaltender Marc-Andre Fleury.
10 days ago, Fleury won the Stanley Cup for the 3rd time with the Penguins. Pressed into duty to start the 2017 Stanley Cup playoffs because of injury to Matt Murray. Fleury played the first 15 games, earning 9 of the 16 wins as the Penguins claimed the Stanley Cup. Marc-Andre Fleury leaves the Pittsburgh Penguins. It was on this day, June 21st, 14 years ago, Marc-Andre Fleury was selected first overall by the Pittsburgh Penguins in the NHL draft. 14 years later, he becomes a member of the Vegas Golden Knights. There's also a trade attached to this. The Vegas Golden Knights also acquire a 2020 second-round pick from Pittsburgh. But the story is Marc-Andre Fleury, a 3-time Stanley Cup champion who has only ever played for one team in the National Hockey League until now. Ladies and gentlemen, Marc-Andre Fleury.
Mark, congratulations. You are now the newest member of the Vegas Golden Knights. You have a standing ovation. You have the crowd screaming your name already. Describe your emotions at this moment.
I don't know. I didn't expect that. You know, that's a little crazy, but obviously really excited. You know, to get this started. You know, with to be doing so well tonight here, and I heard that we sell out our season tickets already, and also to have the fans and the community behind us, I think it'll be fun.
Well, congratulations, Mark. We look forward to seeing you in this new Vegas Golden Knights uniform this upcoming season. A 3-time Stanley Cup champion, Marc-Andre Fleury, headed to the Vegas Golden Knights. And one more selection for Las Vegas. And George, you've got the Washington Capitals. Who do you take from them?
From Washington, the Vegas Golden Knights select Nate Schmidt, defenseman.
Nate Schmidt played 132 regular season NHL games, and in the last 2 years, he scored 5 goals and added 38 assists. A distinguished college hockey career at the University of Minnesota. He went undrafted, was signed by Washington in 2013 by none other than George McPhee, who was the Caps general manager at the time. So it is Nate Schmidt, the defenseman of the Washington Capitals, the newest member of the Golden Knights.